There we go. I've got to unmute. Unique New York. Unique New York. If you could let me know if the audio volumes are okay in the chat, that would be great, because somebody, I'm not going to say who, adjusted the mixer board, and a lot of the volumes that are set exactly right have been adjusted, and now I have no idea if they are now correct or not. So if you can let us know by telling us in the chat there whether or not throughout all the scenes, throughout all this production tonight, if you could just continuously let me know, yeah, your volumes are okay, the audio is perfect, that'd be a great help indeed. As I say, we've got a countdown on screen. Bear with us. We will be with you shortly. We're just still getting a few things organised, ironed out, as it were, back here. So I'll just get this show on the road as soon as we're ready. So thanks. Bear with us. Thank you. One, two, 1, 2. This is me testing Jabroni's microphone. This is Jabroni's microphone. You sound kind of far away, Halloween. That's what Gabriel was just telling me in the chat there. I just noticed. Or low, he says. Right, okay, so I can turn my microphone up, but I'd have to swap over to that, so hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2. This is microphone number 2. Right. I think I'm going to have to put that full volume now. Now, going to go back to Jabroni's microphone here and just test that again. Just 2 seconds, guys. 1, 2. This is Jabroni's microphone. It's the smooth jazz mic, and it seems to be giving me a little bit of feedback, which I am very annoyed about and going to need to see if I can resolve. If only Jabroni was here and sorted. It's not like we're on air or anything. Oh my gosh. Okay, we do still have a countdown on screen, so thanks very much for joining us. Welcome along. It's going to be good stuff. But if you could just bear with us as we get some things sorted out. That's a quality comment there by Mackle, who's just pointed out. Yeah, what is Heroes Lounge?
Heroes Lounge.
Heroes Lounge.
Heroes Lounge.
Yeah, that is funny.
That's fine to me. Digga bang, digga ding bang, digga
Wow,
digga
you are
bang, digga ding bang.
So loud. Right, try
Oh,
again.
we need to be muted, don't we?
No, we can do our vocal warm up whilst we.
Right, I'm gonna go get naked.
Right, what? What? Right, that's me corrected the title there for those people that will worry about this sort of thing.
Heroes Lounge.
Heroes Lounge. By the way, you just bear with us 2 seconds. Jabroni has literally just arrived, so we're a minute behind schedule. Okay, we're a minute behind schedule. Uno momento. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, if I can just find the thing right, I'm going to give us 2 minutes. Right, 2-minute countdown, people. If you can just bear with us, okay?
Don't think so.
Okay, let's test Jabroni's new replacement microphone.
What you do that like do green screen.
Right. I wish people could see what's going on here. This is absolutely hilarious. You're doing some sort of acrobatics. By the way, did you see that chibi that the artist did for us?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
showing it the other day.
You're flexing in it, which I thought was quite good. Right, okay. Are we ready?
No, I'm still nude.
What? No, you shouldn't be nude. Right, okay, you ready?
In a minute.
Okay, well, because we have 14 seconds till the timer runs out. So
Where's all these cables come from?
I have no idea. Right, I'm going, Jabroni. Welcome along. My name's Halloween, and as always, to my left, if he can make it back on screen, is
Jabroni.
there we go. He thought that would be funny that his microphone wouldn't work, but no, it's
I
not
thought
funny.
You'd stress.
I was absolutely going to stress. Right, I need to work out if it's my microphone or your microphone that's too loud. But yes, I need constant feedback from the audience if they can let us know about audio levels. If I need turned up or turned down, or if he needs turned up or turned up, let us know. So anyway, welcome along. As I say, my name's Halloween. We are here for a best of 3 series between the Forvever Alones and Avada Kadablyat. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, bliat.
Bliat.
No,
Avada.
bliat.
That's the ones. So they've promised to make sound effects very similar to that for every kill they get in this game. But are they going to be able to achieve any kills? Because their opponents are, in fact, quite competent players. They're well known. I mean, we've got Rabbit, we've got Baez. You know, there's a lot of well-known people there on the Forvever Alones. But we don't want to talk too much about that. What we want to talk about is the coin flip and stuff. So it looks like hold on. Two seconds.
Yeah,
Fill in.
we're just waiting for the coin flip and then the lobby to be created, but we will be able to tell you exactly where we're going to go as soon as we know. We'll keep you up to date with the latest news. So it is just a matter of seconds, minutes or less. Oh wait, no. Sorry, I do know where we're going.
Where are we going?
We're going to Infernal Shrines.
All right, hold on. I can do this.
As he's loading up the infographic behind us,
There we go. That's it.
we can tell you a bit about the bands.
Yeah.
the bans. Oh no, I'll tell you about the map. It's a 3-lane map. There's an objective that spawns in one of the 3 lanes. You cap 40 guardians to get a Punisher. The Punisher pushes for you. John Cena is what people refer to him as.
Yeah.
And you win the game.
You kill 40 guardians that are protecting the altar, you see. And then first one to kill all 40 takes the shrine. And of course there are 3 Punishers of choice. Statistically, the most impressive one is the Arcane Punisher, followed promptly by the Frozen Punisher, and then the Mortar Punisher. Have I got that wrong, actually? Is the Frozen Punisher the worst? No, I'm sure the Mortar one's the worst one.
I think Mortar sounds the worst because the Frozen one you catch people. You watch people get caught out by the what is it? It's called sticking.
Do that sound effect again.
Sticking. The Frozen thing. I can't remember what they call it now. Sticking. Frozen. What happens when you get ice, like by Ring of Frost of Jaina? You get stuck. I can't remember. I do not remember.
Well, what we can discuss is us going into game number 1. We're going to get into the draft momentarily, and things will get this show on the road. Now, the thing is, so people that we may recognise, Captain G, he's around in a lot of Twitch streams and things like that. He's
a real G.
We've got Rabbit, who plays on the Forvever Alones, but I don't know what his battle tag is, because it's definitely not Rabbit there. But I'm sure he plays for the Forvever Alones.
Maybe he's a sub, or not a sub, or maybe they have a more than 5-man roster. I don't know. I've not been able to do my background Excel spreadsheet in this week due to with standings. I don't know, but I couldn't do it. But I do like, and I will mention this, Avada, Kadablyat all have the Russian Varian as their profile picture, which, you know, it just sets the scene because everybody knows it's the CK Blatt, what do you call it?
CK Blatt?
No, it's, what is it? It's Twin Blades Varian in the Russian, and it's and you know, you get a Russian in your game, is what the meme is, and they go Twin Blades, and you're like, we need a tank, and they go okay, and then they go Twin Blades, and it's just
Tripolovsky,
exactly,
and that's it, and they just hack their way to victory. But yes, we're moments away, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, from getting this draft set up for you. So then we'll contest.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, for those of you that might tune in, if you type exclamation giveaway into the chat just now and then press enter, what you'll be presented with is our current giveaway, which is BattleNet balance codes, which are heading to us towards the All Hallows Cup, which we will talk about shortly.
That BattleNet balance code, it makes a difference from Explorer Lily.
There we go. Why, yeah, it was Explorer Lily.
What is it? Explorer Lily, Stormwind Falstad, maybe Magni Muradin are the 3 that everyone always has.
Well,
you have a £10 BattleNet code?
That's right.
£10. I could get you the new hero Imperio.
We got someone following there. Thank you very much for following steady. For doing so, you've just been awarded 10 points, which you can now use for example, entering the giveaway. Or, alternatively, what you can do is enter this contest, which Jabroni's just getting up on screen. If you think the Forvever Alones are going to come out swinging and they're going to win this game number 1 in this best of 3 series, then you will type exclamation bet space A space the amount of points you would like to bet. However, if you think Avada Kadablyat have got it, Kadablyat, there we go, I got it better that time. Then you want to type exclamation bet space B space the amount of points you would like to bet. If you don't know how many points you've got, type exclamation points. As I say, these points can be used for tickets to enter our giveaway. We are going to be giving away numerous balance codes, because we want to encourage our users to get rewards for the supporting of this channel as we head into the All Hallows Cup. But what are we seeing here as the...
is the contest showing for you?
The contest is not showing...
It's ticking away here.
Well, apparently...
Maybe it's just not showing in the overlay.
Well, it should have come up in the Twitch chat. but people are able to bet. It would appear
So it's working.
betting is working. So
It's working. But yeah, Gedji, the number one hero ban, we see in the lounge as well, and he has gone. But interestingly,
yeah,
Avada Kadablyat have gone for
that's easy for you to say.
a Malfurion ban. I wonder if that is a specky kind of target ban, or if there was a patch note. I've not read any patch notes lately. It's saying that Malfurion is now one of the most overpowered healer. Who knows? So you will decide, and we will see. Garrosh also being banned because, I mean, people can do work with a Garrosh. And
Yeah.
I wonder if that is a target ban. And then
Well,
Diablo.
the top 3 meta tanks, as you know, are Diablo, Garrosh, and then Murden. So we could potentially see a Murden first pick here. I don't know. Let's see what we get. Orphea for the Nexus. There we go. Oh, this could be really good. I've not seen Orphea used very well in the meta yet, so it competitive level like this.
Yeah, I was excited to see if she got play at all in HCC. But we won't get to see that in the EU or NA.
Well, we might do when our Pro Division All Hallows Cup comes up.
But
We'll see if any of the HGC teams take her there.
and it'll be interesting to see what she goes here. Does she go the Q thing? Does she go the chomp thing? Does she go the ground thing? It'll be interesting to see.
Well, I personally like picking her chomp, but that's because I get away with it at my inferior level. However, the thing is, I think it goes down into the E build at the moment, because the dread slows, and then that's obviously a useful tool for you. You can use it to combo up, and then of course you can chomp off of the back of your dread as well at level 16. So I mean, going all into the dread isn't a bad move. Tyrande and Blaze, so that's 2 people with some good stuns there, which would help with Orphea's combo potential.
Yeah, and because you can set them up with the stun from Blaze, and then the Tyrande Luna Flare, and then Orphea puts out all the damage. The Phoenix ETC though, do you wonder if the Phoenix is now going to be the solo lane Phoenix against a Blaze? I wonder how that match up goes. And the ETC being an early ETC pick, because like you said, you thought it'd be a Muradin, but it ain't.
Don Trooper, who is speaking to me in the chat there, is asking, where are you from? Your accent reminds me of Scottish or Irish. I'm Scottish. We're both Scottish here. Also, thanks for following Tail the Hare?
Where does that say? Tail the Hare. Where
Tail
is
the
it?
Hare. I think that's right.
Tail the Hare.
Tail the Hare, yeah.
Tail the Hare.
And for doing so, you've been awarded 10 points, which you can use for the contest, which is currently live on screen. Because it's not showing for some reason, I'm just going to quickly reiterate. It's !bet space A space the amount of points you want to bet if you want to bet on the Forvever Alones. However, if you think Avada Kadablyat are going to take game number 1, then it's !bet space B space the amount of points you want to bet. There we go.
So Mal'Ganis has been banned, and then Ana as well. Ana, we have seen a lot of play actually of Ana. Tyrande and Ana have been the 2 kind of OP hero picks throughout this season or the other season.
There we go.
And that's left open Rhaegar
Yeah.
and Kael'thas. Kael'thas maybe making a resurgence, but
Yeah.
Rhaegar, that is a healer.
So
you don't normally see.
The interesting one that I want to see here is, are they going to take Convection at level 1, or are they going to take the Globe Talents? Now, I've been listening to you, Kaldor, reiterate this massively. He says if you want to take Kael'thas seriously, you want to walk away from Convection. You don't want it. It's a low-level talent, he thinks. However, I do see a lot of it, but I totally value the late game benefits of a huge arcane barrier. I mean, it's just totally clutch, you know. Anyway, Anubarak, Grey Mane. It's
you got the
composition there.
The Grey Mane to chunk down the low health pool ETC, I assume, if he wants to stand around and dance too much. The Anubarak, though, if Phoenix goes into the AA build, will he struggle some? I don't know. And then the Arthas, that's a good pick into a Grey Mane, as you know, because he puts his whirly boy on the ground, Arthas does. And Grey Mane's...
Swansu has just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you very much for doing so. You have now just got yourself the Jabbers and Halloween emotes, I think, which is amazing. Right, Jabroni, sorry, we're running out of time. You got to pick. Whose draft do you prefer out of the 2?
I'm going to go with Avada Kadablyat because I want to see what Orphea could do, because I haven't seen what Orphea can do, and I want Orphea to show me. What about you?
Well, I am not too sure. I mean, the thing is, I think it'll come down to execution. I think the draft that could have the greater. Oh, he's used the Halloween cup emoji. I'm so excited about this. That is so good. Enjoy, Swansea. Enjoy. I want to see that emoji being used during the All Hallows Cup. By the way, that is fantastic. Yeah. So I was saying, it comes down to execution. I mean, both teams have got very competent compositions there. But if Orphea can pull everything off, then Mantis could be leading his team to victory. But Bayaz's team are known and respected. They are a very good team as well. So I don't know. It's gonna all
never rule out Captain G. That's what they say. That's what people tell me.
Do folks say that?
And I do like that. Have you seen that?
What's
Bayer
that?
to miss is the emote that Avada Kadablyat have. It's Sika Power.
Yeah.
Power. That's genius.
It's genius. It's genius. That's it. Okay, do a Limmy impression. I love it. That's Limmy Show. Right, let's go. All right, welcome along, ladies and gentlemen, to game number 1 of our best of 3 series here, featuring on the left, in blue, the Forvever Alones. We've got Bayaz as Kael'thas, we've got Zal's Decay as Phoenix, we've got Zith as ETC riding up front as their tank, we've got Captain G as the solo laner as Arthas, and we've got Sephiroth as their support on Rhaegar, Jabroni.
Oh yes, you got Venko on Anubarak, Gokul on the Blaze, Mantis praying that Orphea is going to do bits here. Who is it? Makil on... We'll go with
Blaze.
Tyrande? Blaze?
No, Makil is not, it's
on
Greymane.
Greymane, and Pocahontas on the Tyrande.
There we go. Okay, so let's get a look at those level 1 talents. Is there anything out
Healy
of the
Boy
ordinary there?
for Anubarak getting more health and regen. Bayaz getting caught out and absolutely blown up with Lunar Flare and a Greymane diving in. And there goes Gokul saying, hey, I want to get a 4-man stun. And that is to start us off.
Wow. Hey, so it looks like Bayaz did the thing. He went for Mana Addict, which I value. I totally and utterly respect and value. I think it's a great talent to get behind.
If you hadn't picked your level 1 before that blow up, you would have definitely realised that Convection might not have been the play. So it is good to have that Mana Addict and get a Giganti Shield.
Okay, so people are asking, how do you enter the raffle? If you're looking for the giveaway for Blizzard BattleNet codes, then you want to type !ticket space, then the amount of tickets you're wanting to buy. 1, 2, 3 or whatever. Each ticket, though, I think costs 20 points. So
20, so you've got to follow and then watch for a while.
Yeah, you're awarded 10 points for every 10 minutes that you watch on this channel. But you're also awarded lots of points if you win our contests. And we saw quite a lot of people there enter the contests. So let's see. Depending on the winner of this series will depend who's going to get those extra points. So we're seeing a 4-man rotation from mid to bottom to mid, by both teams. Both teams also picking up that camp very quickly.
Blaze and Arthas are just having their solo laner time. See, they're on the other side of each other's maps. It's just a gentleman's agreement of I'll clear my minions, you clear yours, we'll go about our business. But Blaze saying, I've cleared mine quicker, so I'm going to come down mid and help you get rid of that campy boy.
Yeah, that's what he's doing, Gokul, cleaning up there. So, although there was an absolutely devastating kill on Bayaz at the beginning, at least at this moment in time, it looks like the Forvever Alones are the superior wave clear here.
And the camp helped Ziff being a good tank and keeping it away at Avada Kadablyat, allowing the camp bot lane to be taken with no pressure. So very nice play, very nice tanking.
Very nice, very nice. Okay. So did we check, by the way, what maps were banned out of this series?
One was Towers of Doom, which I'm very happy about. Oh, this comes in for a gank. Venko and ETC just having a tank fight, but nobody can capitalise on it. Nobody dies. Everybody's healthy. And that is 20 seconds till the objective, so that's perfect time that nobody dies.
So Crocodile's just went and bought 10 tickets for the giveaway straight away. He's a long-time viewer, so he, of course, has a lot of points.
Forvever Alone's quick with the hard camp take, so as the shrine is activating...
Cheers.
That was a good cover, right?
Oh, that was good.
The shrine is activating now. They had capped the camp, but Avada Kadablyat are also capping their camp. They will be late, though, because now the shrine has been capped, and more capped, and 5 guardians have been taken away.
So I think the timing of that camp by Avada could actually work greater in their favour, because Blaze has cleared the Forvever Alone's camp already. So
Big 2-man route from Captain G.
But this is almost too far for them to clean up now because... Oh, Zalzdike absolutely deleted. Captain G could be the next to fall.
I can't believe Nubrak's still alive. No, he does die. That was as you called it in the draft, where it was going to be a blaze stun setup with a lunar flare on top. And yeah, 2 people dead. 26 to 15. Gorkel's going to try and keep people away. Bayaz is now the focus. He doesn't have the mana to stay in. Makel is going to get on that shrine, and it should be a Avada Kadablyat.
Well, see, now this is what I was
Guardian.
talking about. Rhaegar had to peel off to deal with the camp because the timing of their camp was just a little bit better, maybe. Anyway, that's level 7's picked up. Let's get a look at the talent tiers.
You don't have enough? Steady! But just give it a second or give it 10 minutes and you probably will, especially if you followed. Follow. Like and share, subscribe.
On point with the marketing there, Jabroni. Absolutely. So, yeah, as I expected, it's all E-build here.
Good bait by ETC, but he is getting absolutely focused down, and there goes the groundy boy by Orphea as well. It's just wrecking.
It is wrecking. I don't think... I mean, is there anything unexpected here in terms of the builds here?
Cleanse against a no CC team.
No, the cleanse can work with the...
It was a joke. They do have
right,
CC.
okay.
But,
I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, am I going to need to explain this? Am I really going to explain this? Right, both teams, yet again, simultaneously picking up the camps.
oh, sorry, there is difference. The Arthas' build. He's gone for D at level 1, then he's gone the auto attack increase, and then the auto attack heals on every third basic attack. So he's gone for the AA build rather than the slow build.
Yeah,
interesting.
No,
the slow damage.
Howling Blast builds kind of the common one.
Blast.
Oh, Bayaz could be caught out here. He's trying to run. Mantis trying to get the damage in. Pocahontas.
He's staying alive for so long, and I'm sure that showed that there was the D from Tyrande, and he stayed alive. That was insane movement, pressure, maneuverable from Bayaz to get out of there alive. But a very nice catch by Avada Kadablyat.
I mean, the
Blaze has actually been found out in the top lane, and he's gonna die. He's gonna die.
See ya, Gokul.
So they go, hey, you're gonna kill our KT. We're gonna go kill your Blaze. But they didn't get the kill on KT, but they got the kill on Blaze.
Indeed, they did.
Can't write this stuff.
You just can't write it. You can draw it though, maybe. But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I was very well played by Bayaz. Are you saying, oh yeah, because you're drinking?
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
It's coffee.
Oh, it's coffee.
It's coffee. No more Monster.
Not Monster TM because they refuse to sponsor me.
Yeah, that's exactly the reason. Not that it's it's healthy, but they just don't sponsor.
We're waiting until they sponsor us.
Level 10, have been picked up by AK.
What have we got then?
You've got Bunker Drop, you've got Cocoon, you've got Lunar Flare, you've got the... What is that?
Crushing Jaws.
Crushing Jaws, and then you've got Go for Throat, yeah, and he was going to go for Throat on KT there, but KT got out and Ziff. Now, power sliding away and giving a big W on the ATC. They have their 10s.
Is that your Limmy Show impression?
No.
Was
Oh, you know
requested?
he streams.
What, Limmy
Limmy
streams?
streams. We was doing Overwatch the other day, and and he does
my
these
gosh.
like talking ones. 10s have been picked up, and you have
Oh!
massive mosh with 2 people on. The Crushing Jaws though stop the ETC. The Phoenix has gone down. Makel is getting dead and more dead. All as the Phoenix is using the Purification Salvo. 2 dead on the side of AK, and there goes Nubrak as well.
Do you know, honestly, I really think that all comes down to Ziff's amazing money mosh. Because whilst they did interrupt it as quickly as they could, it was too late. And with that, his team fell. So, the Forvever Alones manoeuvring themselves into a position to take the camp, doing an invade there. But really, wow, I mean, that was just an incredible mosh there by Ziff.
Good find. You had to use Crushing Jaws to stop it, like you said, but by that point you'd already used your Crushing Jaws, so you didn't have it for the rest of the team fight. And
that and the Greymane was caught out. Like he fell so low. I mean, the Zalzdike's Purification Salvo wasn't even required to get that kill, but it was overkill, really.
And it's good for Captain G. He's got his Army of the Dead ready, so if this fight goes ahead, he will be able to stay alive for an extra long time. Ziff has to power slide to get out of there. Captain G is now joining it. It's 5 people on each side at this objective.
But I mean, we didn't cover this earlier. It is Purification Salvo, Phoenix, the Ancestral Healing. We've got the Mosh and Army of the Dead.
Mantius is fallen low, but they all have their ultis on the sides of Avada Kedavra, and they're goes the ETC. Captain G is now the focus. He has had to drop his army, but he is falling low and more low. Gokul has found him, but Mantis gets the kill. And there goes a big charge.
Oh, that was a good lunar flare, but Zal's Decay managed to sidestep it. Huge purification salvo, 5-man hits.
But without any slows making that crit, nobody dies. Big gravity lapse there from the KT as well to stop the advancing AK.
So it's 12 to 12. I mean, this is still anybody's objective, I would say, at this point. But that is the arcane barrier now finished for Bayaz. He's going to be able to make himself a lot tankier now.
Yeah.
Mana Addict, Mana Addict's the name of the talent.
AK have managed to take back control of this shrine. Because, yeah, even though they lost that fight mid, they still had, I think it was 4 out of 5 ultis on the go. And it showed.
It showed.
But now 5-man back.
Mosh Pit is up. You got to watch for that. It's going to be dangerous. It's a big threat.
Ziv is in backline, but he gets cocooned out of the mosh. Mantis is falling low. It's going to be blazed out.
It's on cooldown. They actually got the... Oh, what an ancestral heal on Bayaz there. That was just incredible.
There's only 5 more. There goes a crushing jaws. It doesn't pull anybody in, but Venko will fall for this. Mantis is trying to get away. Pops the Q to ping themselves back. But there's 5 to get. This is horrible. This is what you do. How do you steal these? There's 5 to get. You're going to lose the Punisher because you can't get the 5.
It's a frozen Punisher as well. So they're going to need to move in if they want to try and take this, but it is 31.
You've got 2 tanky boys and Captain G and Ziff absolutely blocking off any advancing assassin or healer. So you ain't going to want to take this because you could fall. You could lose the game here. This could spiral the game out of control if you lose your 2 assassins.
That's what it could be. It could be a
so
spiral.
13. What's the talents looking like?
Let's get a look at those.
Oh, those are the talents.
Those are the talents.
Spilly oil when you E in from Blaze. The bait comes by Venko, but he is getting focused and more focused by the enemy team, and he is running for his life. They manage to stop the purification salvo, and the Phoenix goes down to zone. So it looks like it's going to be a fort, but I don't know how much else. Do you want to keep advancing? Whoa! When Orpheus that far up, and Ziff says, "I'm going to power slide on you." Yes, she does, and there goes John Cena as well with the jump. Wow! Captain G's coming back. While Blaze is double soaking, Captain G's coming back. They want keep here, I think, or they want to at least hurt the keep, do some damage. Because, yeah, the Punisher is 30% of health, and it is going to keep on walking until it's getting damaged. Mako can't stack up. Venko is power slided into oblivion. Makil has dived in the backline, but has had to immediately dive out. Purification salvo is going bits and bits and more bits. They save the keep for now. But at what cost?
At what cost? I guess just the turrets and the wall. I would say that was best case scenario for the Avada Kadablyat team there, but a very, very convincing push for the Forvever Alones there.
Blaze is going to have to get out of there. Hopefully he's not going to do the camp. Yeah, that was him just mounting up, and now he's running for his life. Good map awareness from the Blaze. But yeah, want a new Brack for a keep? I think that's a trade you can make.
I would say so. I mean, level 16s are just round the corner here, so there's going to be a talent tier advantage for the Forvever Alones if they want to feel a bit more aggressive. And every orb, every globe that comes in now, Bayaz is just getting stronger and stronger. That Mana Addict is going to be a serious threat for them now. I mean, what's he sitting at? 29 stacks at the moment, so his mana is just going up and up and up.
And it's going to be and the shield as well. It's going to be a nightmare for Greymane. He's like, oh, I can dive in, kill off the KT, but the KT says, I've got a giant shield. I'm not going to get killed. You're going to die. And you know, it'll be in the back of your head as a Greymane.
I would say so. Yeah, your go for the throat needs to go after the shield. All right, looks like Ziff's trying to get himself into position here. I don't know, as Venko got the burrow. He obviously did. There we go.
Very nice play. That was everything out. Even a Phoenix as well, but the... what do you call it? The Anubrak with his burrow, as he said. He's safe.
They didn't get the kill.
Level 16's picked up. That would have been a big kill if they had got that. That would have helped spiral the map out of control for AK.
Blaze is, he's not able to go far enough forward now because he's under threat because they're sniffing him out.
Yeah, it's difficult. It is difficult, but he knows where he's got to be and where he doesn't want to be. And he has managed to hearth out. The steel comes in though.
So see that at level 16, this lurking terror, that's going to give a huge ranged amount of damage to Orphea now, and I want to see if it gets deployed well.
This is going to have to be an insta hearth if you want to keep your keep on this side of Avada Kadablyat. Maybe they don't even have enough time. Okay, everyone is starting to port home. The hard camp is Posh pushing down top.
It's also Posh.
It's level 16 versus level 16. Ziff is right in the front lines. I don't know what the play is.
They're trying.
Ziv's half health. Half health.
They're trying to clear the camp first. That's what they're trying to do here. But this is a powerful position for them. What a mosh!
Ziv gets the ancestral healing, but he does die. Greyman in the back dies as well. They're all in the bunker hiding. Venko is falling super low, but manages to burrow out. Mantis is next to focus. He has got a heal off from Pocahontas, and he is going to stay alive. Now Captain G is in the back line, AAing to stay alive with his army out, but he is falling super low. The keep is only half health now.
Do you know, that was an excellent chomp by Mantis there. I am hugely impressed he's still alive because, you know, the Forvever Alones really tried to kill Orphea there.
Jesus. So now you've got Cocoon and Go for the Throat are the only two ultis up right now. I like what Avada Kadablyat did because
they saved the keep.
But they've also prepped bottom lane. You don't have tap now in the bottom lane for this next objective. Level 16 versus level 16. Everyone's going to be up. Oh!
Huge dive by Venko, trying to get into Bayaz's face. They've used the Cocoon to try and stop Captain G.
They know that Captain G doesn't have army just yet, so, I mean, getting a fight before he has that will be amazing if you can.
Greymane's coming into position now. He does have Go for the Throat.
Big power slide from Ziv going forward. And Gokul actually with the gigantic stun from Blaze, but he's fallen super low after the gravity lapse. Blaze does fall, and now it's retreat, and more retreat. Captain G's running for his life. Venko with the fiery boy on his person is running, but he has fallen down to 50 health.
Oh, wow, that was 50 health.
Mackle dived in and then queued out. That was insane with the Go for the Throat, but he is getting out. Mantis, I don't know if we'll be as lucky with the Purification Salvo on your Heedman.
No,
you're dead. Pocahontas, 50 health, and a power slide.
That was it. And with a triple kill, I think the Forvever Alones are feeling in a powerful position, like the front of a Volkswagen.
Oh, wow.
So, let's see. They're going to take this. It's going to be a Mortar Punisher.
It will be. And with a mid-camp pushing as well, it's going to be difficult. Greymane is trying to save the keep in the top lane because that is spawning periodically.
Periodically, is that what you're trying to say?
Periodically is spawning catapults.
Yeah.
Very confusing for new players, but who cares? They found themselves in Nubrak. He is rooted. He is everything. He's cancelled his burrow because he was slamming it so quick. He was slamming the burrow so quick.
That was definitely a skill shot error there, unfortunately for Venko. Yeah, he definitely cancelled that burrow.
Cancelled the burrow because you're slamming so quick because you were getting CC'd off your nut. And they're actually going for the wall so they can run past this. Wait for the Punisher to jump. The Punisher does jump, and you've got Blaze getting gravity lapse rooted and everything. He drops a bunker, but he is going to be so unhealthy when he comes out there unless he power slides away. And there's Biff moshing, doing nothing. Unfortunately, everyone gets that once in a while.
This Starfall's getting money work, though. It's getting some work done. Okay, so John Cena moving towards the core. It's going to get cleared. But the Forvever Alones also get bottom keep.
They get bottom keep. The game is still going. Captain G has no mana to speak of, even though he has gone the AA build. And Timmer's there saying, worrowed Biff. Crushing Jaws gets Cells Decay. Captain G, as we were saying, is getting chunked more chunks, but the Ancestral gets him alive, keeps him out. But that's a big cooldown burnt to keep one person with no mana alive.
Well, hey, listen, that was a huge save, really. But yeah, what Timmers was actually saying was the burrow was whiffed, not
worrowed biffed. That's what he said. Gokul is aggressing.
They're winning the fight before 20.
And they know that Mosh Pit's down, Army of the Dead's down, Captain G doesn't have mana, he gets Lunar Flared, he gets everything else in between.
Wow.
He's fallen super low, and he does actually fall to the Tyrande of all people. Damage dealing Tyrande.
Well, I think the Tyrande held him in position, but I'm sure the kill was actually achieved by the Mantis there. Let's get a look at the statistics here. Is this game recoverable for Avada, do you think?
With a level 20, with that kill on Arthas, I mean, it gives them freedom to move around the map happily and go lucky, if you will. Even though Blaze is shown in the top lane, they've gone aggressively stolen that camp, and now they are running for their lives. The mid shrine is going to be the next one, so yeah, you can defend a Punisher if you do lose. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It is recoverable. You just need one good team fight.
Well, it's all going to come down to the next team fight, I think, because if the Forvever Alones get it, they're going to be able to. They've essentially got two win conditions here. They've got down the top lane or the bottom. Mm-hmm. So, I think the next Punisher's coming mid lane as well. So that's the best case scenario for Avada. Okay, they're just trying to get to 20 now. This is the lull in the game, I would say, at this point. 13 takedowns to 7.
They're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. They get it.
There we go, level 20. So let's get a look at that Storm Talent tier and see if we see anything unusual. So this one, Engulfing Oblivion, reduces the armor,
God.
which and as you get a takedown, it basically comes off cooldown again.
Wait, so takedowns is in any takedown?
Any takedown reduces
Oh
it to
my
5
God.
seconds.
So it's not like the Warlord's challenge or whatever for Grosh where you've got to kill someone with it. You can just get any takedown and you get that up instantly. That sounds hilarious.
It's it's 5 seconds, so you can use it, get a kill, then 5 seconds later you can use it again.
Is Phoenix gone for the indestructible? I don't know what that is. Is that... Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And you've got the giantly long flame strike from KT and then Torbus, if that's called Torbus? Party bus?
Well, this one,
Torbus.
yeah, so you can slide it away. Yeah, so that's it. And this level 20 here, Fortified Bunker.
That'll help slowing people. But yeah, so the shrine has been instantly capped. Ziff and Captain G are aggressive, moving in, and they have found themselves a Gawkel. Gawkel does a bunker, and Lunar Flare has been dropped. There goes the Purification Salvo in the back. 3, the mosh pit goes, and he slides in, but he doesn't hit anybody. Mackle is fallen low and does die now, but there goes a cocoon on Rhaegar. Big man route.
This is looking devastating for the Avada team here. They managed to get a massive crushing Jaws, but is it going to be enough? Unfortunately not. Venko can't even make it out.
He does manage to get out alive. The Forever Alone say, we're not going to go for the objective. We're not getting baited into it. We're just going to go through bot lane and we're going to finish. So, can Anubrak stop the push?
For 30 seconds?
For 30 seconds. I don't believe he can. Not because this guy's not a good player, but because it's 5 people who are good players attacking a core.
This is a convincing victory, I would say.
Shields have gone. Captain G's just wailing on that, as well as Phoenix just melting that thing down. Ziff does power slide in and knocks him away.
And that's going to be GG. Game number 1. And there we go. I'll take us back here. So that was game number 1.
That was game number 1 right there.
And whilst you're getting ready to sort that out, I can just take a quick look here. So, Tomb of the Spider Queen is the other map that is banned, so we won't be seeing that in tonight's series. And Towers of Doom are also off the list. And now that we've seen Infernal, that is now also off the list.
Off the list.
So, we will find out momentarily where we're going. But if I was a betting man, I would guess maybe Volskaya. I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. But that was 17 takedowns in favour of the Forever Alones against the 7 on Avada Kadablyat. Once again...
Zibzin.
Zibzin.
Zib.
Yeah. Once again, for our audience at home, if you could just tell us if any audio levels need changed at all, that would be great. How do I sound? Do I sound okay? How did Jabroni sound? Go, you say something.
Hello.
Yeah. Are we okay? That's grand. And then the in-game volume as well. You know, if you could just keep us updated. It's an issue because we adjusted the mixer and
Get it
nightmare.
Cypherian there.
Yep.
Holding on to a little bit of what is it? Something that Bay Tiramoose said at the beginning of the match, saying betting on the Forever Alones, haha, or something.
Mm-hmm.
And Cypherian held on to that and said, "You said something about betting for the Forever Alones?" Lol.
Lol, a mega kick. That's what he's saying. But yes, I think we're probably in a position now for you to end the contest.
I shall end the contest.
Okay.
That was the Forever Alones, bet A.
That's it.
50% of the points or whatever it is, by the way. Just so you know.
Just so you know.
Oh, so GG, we take first pick is the Avada Kadablyat. Boys, GG, we take first pick. So I have a feeling that they're going to take first pick and they won't get to choose the map.
So, I mean, that's, for those of you that are maybe unaware, that's what happens when your team loses. You gain the advantage and you get the choice of either first pick in the draft, which can allow you to get your preferred composition, or you get the map choice. And it looks like Avada have opted for draft. So that means that the map choice goes back over to the Forvever Alones, and they're deliberating as we speak.
Well, it's big business now, isn't it?
Yep.
You got to have match lounges. No, okay, I'm in the wrong.
What are you looking for?
I was just going to look at it so I didn't have to look past this microphone.
Oh.
It's staring me in the eye. But, yeah. What do you think could be done differently? What is your favourite colour?
And what is the average velocity of an undulating sparrow?
There you go. We are waiting. Take a breath. We go to one of my favourite Zal's Decay, you're my man. If Zal's Decay is in fact a man. Because I love Cursed Hollow. I love watching Cursed Hollow more than I love playing it, but Cursed Hollow I think is my favourite map. So thankfully we're not going to Towers of Doom, we're going to Cursed Hollow.
I totally messed that up, but that's great. There we go. Okay, so Cursed Hollow, it's a 3-lane map. It's quite a large map. Features 2 bosses. It's got 2 camps on each side as well. And it has a tribute.
Tell me more.
60% of the time, the tribute always goes to the bottom side of the map for the first one. It is a map governed by the Raven Lord. And it... What?
Remember the what do you call it? The
what do you call it?
The lore that they're trying to do, covered by the Raven Lord.
Well, what you mean the comics series?
Yeah, no, it just makes me laugh. I was thinking about it the other day because I was like, it was 2 BlizzCons ago we got our first multi-class hero.
Yes.
How many other multi-class heroes have we have? And then now we're on to lore, and we've got 1 lore hero. It's just, do you know what I mean? It's
no. It's not. No. They tied it all together there because they had Deckard Cain like going across the place, and I actually thought it was very clever what they did. They made the Dragon Knight the king of that realm, and he was married to the Lady of Thorns, and the Lady of Thorns used to run that game, that realm, on behalf of her husband, and then she ended up. Spoiler alert, she ended up wounding the Dragon Knight, let's just say, and then she becomes, like the Raven Lord cursed her, and she becomes like vines and stuff.
Nice one.
So like I thought it was quite clever how they tied all the realms together. But what they didn't answer, and this is a tidbit of lore for everybody else, is that it looks like Sky Temple is on top of Tomb of the Spider Queen, because there's that interaction with Harrison Jones where he zips down and he steals the gem, and then you see him escape on the magic carpet when he comes out of the top of Sky Temple. There is that lore that people are aware of, but they didn't discuss that.
No.
And I would have liked them to explore that in the comics, or maybe not in the not dedicate comics to it, but they could have at least explained Tomb of the Spider Queen's regional physical geography,
geographical location.
That would have been good,
as well as a bit of lore behind the Harrison Jones.
Well, Harrison Jones is almost explicitly a Warcraft thing. Well, actually, no, he's not. He's Hearthstone, I suppose, but he's Warcraft universe at least.
But he's in their universe, stealing things from the Spider Queen. That's all. It would be interesting to know a little bit about him. So maybe get on that one, Blizzard.
Maybe get on that one. So here we go. Welcome along. My name's Halloween. As always, to my left is
Jabroni.
And we are here for our best of 3 series between the Forvever Alones on the left in blue and Avada Kadablyat, who are on the right in red. If you want to place bets now, you can do so by typing !bet space A space the amount of points you want to bet, and that'll bet on the Forvever Alones. However, if you think Avada Kadablyat have it in them to even out this series and stay in the game, then you want to type !bet space B space the amount of points you want to bet. And if you don't know how many points you've got, type !points.
Do it now.
Do it now.
So Abathar has been banned. He's the global hero with the global soak with the shieldy boy power. So get rid of him if you don't want to play him. So they got rid of him. Hanzo then the next pickup. I've not seen enough of heroes to know is Hanzo overpowered on this map still because he used to be able to burn the boss down really quickly? But now I've been told that the W build isn't his go-to build anymore.
It's not. It's a redemption.
So getting rid of the Hanzo, maybe they just don't like the gigantic arrow coming in from downtown and knocking everybody 4-6. And Genji gone. Gone Genji, the gone the guy.
Well, the other thing is, it's possible that Avada Kadablyat actually have a really good player that is familiar with Hanzo.
Oh.
No.
So just get rid of him in the same way that Abther has been got rid of.
Indeed, indeed. So we're seeing big Timmers there. Timmers the danger man putting in a huge bet on the Forvever loans there. So I'll match it to put some points in. There we go. Once again, for anyone else that's maybe just joining us just now, there is a giveaway. We have a Blizzard Balance code that we're giving away free money for accounts. It's registered with a European currency though, so if you have a UK or Russian currency, you wouldn't be able to use this code, but we recommend that you enter and you can be within a shout of getting that giveaway. And to get a ticket, you just type !ticket space the amount of tickets you want. And tickets cost, I think, 20 points. So if you click follow, you instantly get 10 points. Or if you win one of our contests, then you'll get a load of points there as well. Orphea, you were saying?
Orphea has been banned, so even though Orphea lost, they don't fancy playing against that hero. Tyrande picked up again the highly prioritized hero healing pick for Avada Kadablyat. Dahaka, with his global mobility, has been slapped in.
Well, Diablo's open, so I would be surprised if they didn't take Diablo at this point.
Even into a Garrosh is difficult because a Garrosh could throw you, but then I guess you could be thrown and then you could Shadow Charge back out, but the Diablo comes in.
There we go, and we're seeing Sylvanas. Now, Sylvanas, this is totally new meta, this, right? Since her rework, have you seen what she can do at level 1? Her quest for the Shadow Dagger, she takes that and it just spreads and constantly ticks up, and you can end up doing heroic level damage by level 20.
Wow.
Like every time you fire W and it spreads, AoE, she can do like 600 damage plus.
I'm interested to see this then.
Yeah, I've seen it carried out by 42 Esports Fizz recently, and he was an advocate for it and explained to me and Timmers, the Danger Man, a lot recently about the value of that quest on Sylvanas at level 1 and just how much damage you can do. You've got to get 3 stacks, then you press the Shadow Dagger, and that's the difficulty. So it's not for everybody, but if you are capable of executing that very well, then you can do a lot of damage.
Big if true.
It's as I say, it's not for everybody because not everybody can consistently do 1, 2, 3, then W 1, 2, 3. I know it sounds easy, but if you want to get the high level value out of it, you've got to hit it every time.
Hit it.
Hit it.
So Malthael being a bit of a weird ban, but I mean, on a pale horse you can get about the map, or they have some knowledge that we don't, and Zeratul banned as well because you don't want to get Void prisoned. Even though you do have the Diablo, you don't want to take him. Phoenix again and Rhaegar again, they like these two heroes.
Well, do you know, they got a lot of value out of them. Rhaegar did save people with Ancestral Healing, and Phoenix did confirm kills with Purification Salvo. Why wouldn't you take them?
And I guess all you need to do is say, I'm popping Salvo, Rhaegar throw down your totem, you're going to slow people, it's going to crit, easy damage.
Are we going to see Baez on Kael'thas again, do you think?
I don't know, maybe he fancies himself a bit of a Gul'dan. I don't know.
Well, there's Jimmy. And there's Alarak. Now, I know there's people in the audience who will be getting excited about that, because Alarak, with his Right of Rakshir, can come in and murder, death, kill a Phoenix. And an escaping Phoenix can be interrupted by telekinesis. It's a good answer. And Raynar's range will allow him to poke away at Garrosh and Rhaegar. So,
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if you see a Garrosh advancing towards your team, you can just knock him away and everyone's alright. There you go, it's a Lei Ming that you see, not a KT and not
Baez on Lei Ming. Okay, Jabroni, we've got the swap round. So, whose draft do you prefer and why?
Hey, I did this last time. Oh, Captain Geo and Dahaka could do bits, but I want to see Sylvanas. It looks like Mantis gets to play the fun heroes. As you were saying that Sylvanas might be a very strong hero right now. Or if we got to see Mantis play. So I'm going to go with Kadablyat.
Avada Kadablyat. I'm going to do that as well because I really, I hope and I've got a lot of faith in Mantis. So let's see. By the way, I'm just going to show this again for the audience. Look at those portraits. Look at that Russian synergy that the Kadablyat have got. My gosh, that's so funny. All right, okay. So, have you placed your bets? I don't know if the contest is finished yet. Oh, literally as I say it, the contest finished.
Very nicely done.
There we go. Okay, so...
I'm not going to touch that again for the rest of the game.
You're not going to touch that. Don't touch that.
So it doesn't auto-assign points to anybody or anything like that. But yep, we are going to get into this game. We're going to give you hot action.
All right, would you like to introduce for game number 2 of our best of 3 series the hot action?
Yeah, on the left-hand side you have the Forvever Alone with DJ Captain G on the Dehaka, Ziff on Garrosh this time, Bias on Lei Ming, Zal's Decay on Phoenix, and Surferino on the Rhaegar. On the right-hand side, though,
we've got Venko as their tank, as Diablo. We've got Mantis on Sylvanas. We've got Makkel as Raynor. We've got Pocahontas as Tyrande, the Priestess of Elune, and we've got Gokul as Alarak. By the way, I just noticed that at the beginning of this there was an animation there that suggested that it was Joy K that's casting. It's obviously not. It's obviously Jabroni. So don't worry about that. And you were just too slow on the bets there, Bertimaus. Bertimaus? That's what I'm going to say. Anyway, let's get a look at that level 1 talents. What we're seeing.
we are seeing...
By the way, do you like this? Look how sinister that is.
That is gross. Waiting for it. But look, map hack from the Tyrande, finding everybody with that one owl. That was massive. You've got the heal from Alarak on his lightning surge, and then you've got the spell shield from Diablo because he doesn't want Lei Ming putting in all that damage.
Now we've obviously seen from Lobber of E-Punks and Leftovers before just how good the spell the soul shield can be on Diablo at 1. So yeah,
Pocahontas got flipped, but with Makkel knocking people away, that's exactly what you need. Oh, it's Sylvanas. I forgot about this. Oh, Sylvanas Mantis is getting chunked, but he does have that Howling Banshees, or whatever it's called.
That's what it's called, Howling Banshees.
That's what you used to do. With the old Sylvanas, you used to go into top lane and try and get a tower. But
it's unfurling shadows. So this is the quest I was talking about. Each time an enemy hero with 3 stacks is hit, increase its damage by a percentage.
And it's got a cap of 9,001. That's crazy. Cap of 9,001.
Is that what it does? It say
that's
that?
The cap.
9,001 stacks. Do you know what? I love how it's not just 9,000. They went 9,001. Mm-hmm. I don't. That's the challenge. We set the gauntlet for our viewers at home. See if you can get 9,001 stacks with Sylvanas. I've seen hundreds. Mm-hmm. But can you imagine thousands? Oh my gosh. Venko getting himself into position here, but remember, you could just be thrown by Ziff over that tower, so I wouldn't be getting that close. Bayaz managing to hit those orbs. Oh, good slam!
Oh, Ming blinks away before the Lunar Flare can land, because that's going to be what you want. You want to overpower somebody into a Lunar Flare, and that's death.
And that is death.
Oh, you've got the possession from Sylvanas, so she's able to turn the enemy minions to her minions, which is going to help with the push.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
I feel good about it.
You feel good about it?
I feel good about it.
Oh, well, that's all right then. That's all right. So they're taking a camp very quickly. Both teams, no takedowns, both neck and neck, level 5.5. So it's
Siege camps pushing in the top lane will have to be cleared by Diablo. That's perfect for the Forever Loans because they know Diablo won't be down to the tribute in time because it's 10 seconds. And guess what? Diablo's still showing in lane. Are they going to go for it? It does look like they are. Maybe. I don't know. Diablo's definitely leaving lane.
That camp will clear itself now, so that's not too bad. Forever Alones are definitely in the superior position here.
And it's on their side of the map. I mean, can Alarak stop this? Surferino is very dark. Oh no, Makkel gets thrown over and he's just going to go in for a penny, in for a pound. He will get blown up, dead, done, everything else in between. Venko actually aggressing. I think they might want to stay. The death timers are so low, the longer you can make this...
yeah, they've got the camp. They've got the camp pushing, so this isn't a bad position for.
Gokul gets the next.
Wow,
Throw goes out onto Venko. That's good. You know that that's not up. And Venko actually goes in, but he's getting chunked down by the Phoenix. And AA's go through your spell shield. Sorry, buddy. And you may die for that. Mantis is trying to heal him, but it's such a high health pool that he's not going to be able to get back to full health. With those heals, he's going to have to tap. And now Raynor joins the party.
I'm amazed this is still going. Gokkle's now the next cap. Bayaz throwing out the orb and magic missiles to
Dahaka's
push
gone
them
mid
back.
as well. So they do know that they can take this fight. There will be a time before the Brushtalker does erupt from the bush. But level 7s have been picked up
Pocahontas
by...
face checking so Gokkle can just walk away. What? My gosh. Right, it's 5v4. They're going to need to do something here.
Level 7. They've not taken advantage of this level 7. Level 7s are now taking over for Avada Kadablyat. They get the toss onto Gokkle, and he is thrown in the backline. He's getting chunked down, and he will die. But Ziff is also fallen super low. Will get out with his life and 30 health.
30 health.
Bayaz trying to confirm the kill. Does manage to get one onto Sylvanas, and there goes the resets for Lei Ming. 4 people dead. And Mackle maybe a 5th.
Is Mackle going to make it out? I think he's dead as the dodo.
He is gone.
He is gone! Red team dominated. The very good play there by the Forever Alones as they move themselves into position after taking the first tribute. That 6 takedowns to nothing. That's a grim start there, I would say.
All at one tribute. One death on Raynor and then a team wipe after.
Their camp was pushing up against this wall here and it didn't even get any damage. So that's not great.
Happy to have it a hacker.
Okay, so
this is more what the AK would like to see a tribute on their side of the map, but can it spawn before level 10s are picked up by the Forever Loans? Tongue goes out onto Sylvanas, but the heals from Pocahontas keeping Sylvanas more than alive. What do you do here if you are the Forever Loans? Do you try and stall it till level 10 and risk letting AK get back into the game, or do you give this one because it doesn't really matter? Yeah, you're going to give it, you're going to get the boss is what they say. So we're giving it, we're getting the boss, it's going to be another boss, we're going to have level 10s, you're going to have to deal with that, and we could maybe even go and steal your boss, because guess what, we have level 10s and you're only on level 8.
That's totally true, yeah. The Forever Alones are in such a powerful and dominating position here that they can now just march up and take top boss as well.
Here comes the burn. Dahaka in the top lane is the only one who could sniff it out, but has not. The D from Tyrande is helping this thing get chunked out. You are going to get the boss. This is alright, I think. This is quite nice. I mean, you're going to lose Siege Camp, you're going to lose mid, but guess what? You have a boss marching down top lane as well if you're AK, and you have time to defend this.
So this is level 10 for the Forever Alones. They've got the Warlord's Challenge, they've got Isolation, Wave of Force, Purification Salvo, and Rhaegar's holding off. Is that because they're feeling so dominant that he could potentially go for Bloodlust?
So mainly
they haven't even lost a life yet, so I mean if they've not needed to heal anyone, I guess it makes sense to go Bloodlust.
It would be funny to see, but then at level 20 you may be cursing your Rhaegar for not going Ancestral if this game goes the distance. Level 10 versus level 9.5. The next tribute is spawning, the boss is half health.
Half health.
Half health.
Half health.
Captain G joining this fight. They want to make a stand in the bottom lane. They want to get this
7 minute keep. 7 minute keep's pretty bold, like.
The curse is still... Sorry, the level 10 is still not able to be picked up by AK, and they are going to lose a lot of keep damage. Venko finds himself a Bayaz. The pool goes out.
In comes the Ancestral Healing. Ziff still taking quite a lot of damage. In comes Purification Salvo. Ziff falls.
Ziff falls, but the keep will fall as well, which is a bonus. Level 10 is being picked up. Captain G in the back line. Wave of Force from lane. Ming puts people...
Wow! What an incredible lightning breath coming in almost instantaneously to secure the kill.
Captain Counter-Strike getting on counter...
Captain Counter-Strike.
Counter-Strike getting on Captain G's face, and that is a dead Haka. Rhaegar will have time to collect this tribute unless there is a owl from
Here comes the owl.
The owl does land, and they lose the tribute. But guess what? You've got to keep at level at minute 8.2.
802.
That's big. And you don't have the Dahaka. You don't have the luxury of keeping somebody in the lane who can borrow in later. You have somebody who now needs to focus on these catapults the entirety of the game. We'll make it difficult for the Forever Loans to soak that lane, but when they do steal the boss next time, it will be marching straight to core.
Yeah, but, I mean, the thing is, they've got, when they get their boss, Avada, it goes straight for top keep as well. So
it does. So it does.
I think did it take the wall? Well, it took literally the wall, but nothing else.
Pole position as well with the curse point and it being on your side. This is kind of what you want to get back in the game is Avada Kadablyat. But guess what? You don't have level 13s, which the Forvever Loans do. Do you take a fight? Do you just let it go? Who knows? You don't decide. The players do themselves.
The players actually decide. That's how it works.
Ziff is sniffing it out, but he doesn't realise that they're actually taking the camp. They're going to have to be quick, because if Ziff pops his unstoppable, he's just going to go on it, and he is. They're not being able. They have not burnt it quick enough. That is a camp steal, and that is so upsetting. Venko now getting tossed over. Everything else going on him, and he's dead with Lightning Breath. Lightning Breath goes on the short cooldown.
Yeah. He's back up, of course, in 3 seconds, and now he is able to run in. Alright, it's 2 for 2 and all to play for. That's unfortunate for the Avada team, but very well played again by the Forvever Loans. They've been very aggressive this game. Very, very aggressive.
I think they just underestimated the burn the camp would have. And there goes Tahaka in the bot lane, getting out of dodge, pushing in these waves.
Kiri92 saying that apparently a minute ago the Rhaegar misclicked the Ancestral on Dahaka instead of Garrosh.
There were 2 low health heroes and it went on Dahaka, unfortunately, but we let it slide, hoping nobody else would notice. But Kiri did. Kiri92.
Kiri92 on point, you see, noticing all these things. So this is Curse Point. Both teams are going to be gunning for this position, but they are on the same talent tier. Gokkel's going to be late to it. He needs to hurry if they want this to be a fair fight.
You do have to round up, but guess what? You do have a bush gank. Diablo sniffing Div2. That's good.
Very
Mid-camp
well
picked
by
up.
Venko, yeah.
Sylvanas is late, and she's going to be coming in from a dodge side. They are still checking the bush. They are checking it. Zerfino is on point, getting that capping already.
Did you see Zal's Decay moved himself into position to take the owl?
There goes the Ancestral. The Lightning Breath is chunking through. Oh my god, a huge Wailing Arrow. Silenced and more silenced. 2 people dead. Captain G now getting chased, getting pulled back and dead. More and dead. Everything has been used on both sides apart from isolation, but you have a curse and you can't pressure with it. I don't even know if you can steal boss because you're just a Lei Ming and you're just a regular. No, not that you can't, that you wouldn't want to try is what I'm meaning.
So Sylvanas is going top to clear out that catapult. It looks like this is going to be a free curse clear.
That's kind of perfect. That is perfect.
Best case scenario for Avada. Unfortunate for the Forvever Loans, but with how dominating they've been looking all game, this is
Diablo. He sniffs it out. He goes, hey, guess what? We're going to kill you. He manages to use the boss as an assist to kill the Lei Ming. Venko doing bits. He gets isolation. He's running for his life. Pocahontas is there in the backline. The curse is still going on, so Sylvanas isn't there. Captain G with a massive Lunar Flare dodge. Venko in the backline gets flipped, tossed and more tossed. He's taunted, tossed and more tossed. The boss is still wailing on people. Venko dies. Dahaka is flipped out to safety. Ziff is down to no health, but guess what? He's getting armor.
But I mean, mission accomplished. Am I right? Because I mean, they were just going to take that boss. It was going to march down bottom and possibly end the game.
Well, you'd have boss. Everyone in the red team would have to start defending boss early, so you could go and steal the AK's boss as well if you fancied that. I mean, that could have been completely spiraled out of control. But Diablo and the boss doing bits.
Do you know? I think you can target the possession with Mantis. Mantis can target his possession with Sylvanas. He should have taken the catapult minion rather than...
You've got to use 3 charges for that, I'm pretty sure. So the boss is being done now. Diablo will be too late for it, though. I think Pocahontas knows, or Pocahontas will know. Gokkel has sniffed it out. Ziff running after him. Have they managed to push him back in? Oh, there goes the Ancestral out. So Ziff is back to health, but there goes his armor against the Rainer. He could get chunked back down, and then you don't have an Ancestral. So what do? This is reminiscent of one of the HGC games. It was Fnatic versus somebody, Dig maybe or something, and it was a fight over this boss, and that's what decided the game.
Well, remember the next tribute that comes up, it is 2 out of 3 for Avada. They can get a curse here, and if they get a curse, they could easily end the game themselves. Because I mean, top lane's looking like a win condition for them.
There we go. They're going for the boss again, but Venko is back, smelling it.
I don't
know if he's seen it. I don't know if he's seen it now. Okay, Makel did manage to show. I don't know if Ziff had managed to dodge it enough. What do you do here? Do you give it if you're the Forvever Loans? Do you take the fight because it's 16 versus 16? Do you give it if you're Avada Kadablyat, because it's not a fight that you need to take. Oh, overpower goes on to Ziff. He gets stunned by the lunar flare as well. Wave of Force has gone down with the silence from
Ming.
No, silence from Sylvanas. Wave of Force, silence from Sylvanas.
The orb's down. The orb's down.
2 ults apiece have been used.
This is incredible. What are we seeing?
Massive unstoppable. Zalstakay gets purification salvo on 4 people, and Sylvanas has died. Pocahontas pops the
But
ulti.
Captain G also is the next to fall. Ziff taking a huge amount of damage from Diablo.
Bayaz is getting resets, which is what he wants. Ziff is falling low. Bayaz has blinked in, but there goes Goggle.
What?
Oh my
What?
god!
Oh my! This is just what?
Goggle, what can he do? Can he stop it? He does not manage. Sorry, Ziff does not manage to stop it, and that is their curse. And he managed to
Huge.
pull back in.
Oh,
Ancestral goes out, but he's stunned after the fact. He's popped his. Sorry, he's been cleansed, and he is still getting chased down by Rainer's Raider of all people, and Rainer gets the kill on Garrosh, and now Severi is running for life. There goes a slow from Tyrannus. Owl and Goggle wants some more, but doesn't get any more.
so Avada Kedavra with a curse are now looking like they're in a powerful position, but
They're going for the ball.
Okay.
Because Garrosh isn't up for 30 seconds. What can you do? Like if you lose the boss, you lose. Sorry, if you lose another fight without your tank,
do you know what? I totally get this. Like statistically and normally speaking, what you would say is when you get the curse, you always push with it. You never take the boss. However, it's such a threat in bottom lane for them that if they didn't take it and their opposing team did, they would absolutely lose the game.
Gets it off the map, gets your bottom lane pushed out, and yeah, now Diablo's in position. They're going to start taking their own boss, and maybe they're going to push with this to get keep, so they will even up the fort to keep ratio that you are seeing before your eyes in the bottom right of the corner.
Absolutely. I think that was the right play by Avada. The Forvever Alones, wow, honestly, they've been looking so dominant and so strong across all of this series. It was just a very big surprise to see how that team fight went.
It's the power of Alarak. Alarak, bro. Alarak. People sleeping on Alarak, and they shouldn't sleep on Alarak.
People are sleeping with Alarak?
Sleeping on Alarak, but they probably are. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know the lore of StarCraft, but he probably has had a lover before.
He's like the leader of that of the Tal'Darim.
So you'd have a harem of Tal'Darim misses.
A harem of missuses.
Yes.
Missai.
So as we said, they're going for this keep, it looks like.
So there we go. Boss, full health, is now able to march into this keep.
Captain G gets pulled in silence and slummed by the Diablo. The Ancestral goes out and keeps him alive. Purification salvo as a repeat. No. As a reply.
As a repeat reply.
As a repeat. Bayaz is too low to get in, but is standing at the back line, throwing off these orbs. They are hitting Makil, but you lose a keep in the process. Forever loans, unfortunately for you.
So, I mean, I think they're going to back off at this point, but that is a job well done by Avada, who have now brought themselves into the game.
No bosses.
There's
Both on level 20.
There's no bosses.
This game, and nobody on Curse Point. This game is back to being...
They've sniffed it.
Well, you've
Venko's
got
going
Pocahontas
in
as well, and thankfully the arrow doesn't even hit anybody, so you can see everybody who is there.
What?
Everybody. And they go, hey, you stole our camp in the early stages of the game, we're going to steal your camp in the late stages of the game. How'd you like dem apples?
Those apples are probably rotten apples for them to taste right now. It is level 20 to level 20 here, so looking at the Storm Talents. We've got Hellgate for Diablo. That's going to give him the stun that he's been looking for all game.
So what does Sylvanas' one do?
So this is the...
50% more damage and the silence twice as long. That is disgusting. That could make the game. Ziff is half health already. Venko overpowers him. The taunt goes out as well as the throw to this thing, but the unstoppable comes out. Sorry, the counter strike from Alarak, and he confirms a kill on Dahaka. Ziff is running for his life. Throw goes out on Zalstakay. He does have an unstoppable thing.
Ziff has went down. That is so. Zalstakay has used his shield capacitor to give himself full health again, but you know he is.
He's got the it's what Joanna has. Zalstakay got that thing. I don't know what it is. Venko's taking a lot of damage from the mid keep. Unfortunately, this is 5 people on a keep, and what will Zalstakay and Zephyrinho be able to do with Bayaz just spawning back now and throwing out the orbs?
There we go. We're at 80%. This is a core
Gokul's
rush.
dead.
Alarax has fallen. It's at 60% core.
Mantis
Can they do
is
it?
away to die as well.
Mantis has fallen. Venko next to go, possibly. It's 30% core.
Pocahontas and Mackle are the only two. It's a 30% core. I don't think they can do this. Although Diablo is going to respawn 20% core.
20%. 18, 15%. They did not finish the game. Ladies and gentlemen, they did not finish the game. But there is only 2 people alive for the Forvever alone. They won't be able to rush and end the game either, but Avada are going to be feeling very grim about that.
You got a feel for this Diablo player as well. He was the Anubrak last alive after everybody had died in the last game, and now he is Diablo last alive. But thankfully, if you're an Kadablyat fan, it doesn't look like the Forvever owns are going for the finish. It looks like
in 20 seconds or so, the game will be back up. And it'll be even. But
how long till the bottom left boss? Out of Interestamundo.
Bottom left boss.
40 seconds, so it's not even like they can... That's minging for Forvever loans. It's not like they can go and just rip a boss, have that marching down bot lane. They can only just take camps, turn the map blue.
That's
and
it.
By the end of it, I mean, Avada Kadablyat, arguably at the early stage of the game, weren't in the best position. I mean, they lost to keep. They feel like they came back into this game, and then they died on a core rush. They've got a lifeline now. The size of this map probably was one of the biggest factors in the the call from the Forvever Alones.
But the Forvever Alones are feeling like if they get snap a... Oh, here goes. The boss is up. Owl's down. Owl's down.
Oh,
They just used it. But Owl will be up in about another 8 seconds. Oh, here we go.
And look, it's going for the bush. It's not even going for the boss, because it goes if it hits Garrosh in the bush, you know.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the final team fight of the series.
Venko's going. They're actually going in really aggressive. The pull from Dahaka, but he gets silenced immediately, and he is dead before the Ancestral can go out. Huge counter strike from Alarak again. 2, 3 dead, and Zal's Decay has ported himself away. Surferino is running.
What are they going to do? What are they going to do?
They're just going to rip the boss. They're going to march up with boss. Maybe they... Oh, or no, they're going mid, or what are they doing? It looks like...
Venko's going to take the tribute.
It looks like they're... Oh, they found Rhaegar. They found Rhaegar. They have found Rhaegar. Rhaegar has been found. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we found him. He's ours.
He's going. He's like, I'm going to finish the game on my wands. But look, if you can stop Rhaegar from finishing the game, and you can stop and kill him... This is one of the biggest, what do you call it? It's one of the biggest staggers. Rhaegar now has to run away, but Mantis, he's got, oh my god, Zerfarino, he's still alive. He's going to get away, but all this has opened up time for the boss to be taken in the top lane. Massive plays. Now Mantis needs to get out here because Salsake is coming in. That should be GG. That should be GG. It doesn't matter if the Forvever alone get the tribute, because... It's not tribute
so
point.
There's 15% of a core with some shields.
And you've got a boss. But the core push is coming. The sneaky core push.
They're going to have to back.
What will be done here? It's the race.
Who's going to win?
They spot it. Everyone's ported back now. Servanis as well as Al-Arak. Diablo is joining them. Big.
What? Oh, see ya.
God, I know that was Servanis as well, but just Gorkle's doing a bit, and now Captain G is getting chased down. He's popped his essence, so there's no more Healy boys. 4-man versus 4-man. And the Purification Salvo comes out, but Phoenix has died to the Lightning Breath.
What? This is it.
That's
so
it. Guess who didn't port back? Your healer. I got faith in you guys. GG. We're going to game 3-3.
GG. We're going to game 3-3-3. What is your favourite colour? That is outrageous. Right, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we can update the scores there, and in a moment we're going to give you some points there as well. That was 16 takedowns by the Forvever Alones against 21 takedowns for Avada Kadablyat. Most deaths was by Zif and Captain G, 6 apiece, and Tyrande, Pocahontas, she only died twice. Sephiroth only died once. He managed to escape that chase with Mantis there. So, what a game. What a game.
What a game. I said
37 takedowns.
I was like, I want to see what Sylvanas can do. But I was reminded about what Alarak can do. And I know everyone in the team, in the red team, put in their work. But the Alarak there just seemed to be like, oh, I'm in the back line. Well, no, you're in the back line. I'm going to silence
that's
you
a
off.
shame. We forgot to check what his points were at the end.
Stacks.
Yeah.
But what talents, just out of Interestamundo?
I mean, do you know that? I think when I've seen like Senior Citizens Club or Fizz play Sylvanas, they've typically taken the what is commonly referred to as la-di-da, the la-di-da thing where he mind control.
Mind control.
But I saw a lot of work and value come out of the silence off the Wailing Arrow.
It's huge. You've got that. You've got a silence from Sylvanas. You've got a silence from Alarak. I mean, if somebody's doing that stuff to you, the hell are you meant to do? So, I mean, very, very nice. And that level 20 upgrade, I hadn't even seen that before for Sylvanas. That is rancid.
Yeah.
It's 50% more damage and it lasts two seconds longer. Okay.
So with that, advantage goes over to the Forvever Alones, and they are offered first pick in draft or choice of map selection. What are they going for?
They're going to go for first pick. They say, hey, we're going to ride this first pick win that has been happening. And they take first pick, which leaves Avada Kadablyat open. I guess we're going Dragonshire.
We're going to the Dragonshire. Okay, so another 3-lane map. However, this one famously has split requirements. So you have to take both shrines, both in the top lane and the bottom lane. The Sun and the Moon shrine, which allows you to then channel in the centre lane, the mid lane, to get the Dragon Knight. And that split, that global split, can be quite difficult to achieve. So it makes it quite interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Did you end the contest?
I
Sorry,
did.
That's
why I wasn't speaking, because I think it should come up, didn't it?
It has,
AK won with game 2 with 33% of all bets and 36% of the totalitarian.
We're a totalitarian state here.
Yes.
And that will give you 36% of the points. Okay, so in a moment we will be going into the draft for game number 3 to make the decider of this series here, and it's going to be all to play for, and really both teams are looking pretty strong now, so maybe Avada just needed that warm-up.
Yeah,
because I would say that whilst the Forvever Alones have looked like they've had better macro and they've had faster wave clear and lane rotations, their team fight was falling just short of Avada's, in my opinion.
Do you know what? It's possible that it was, like I said, the silences. I mean, as a Dahaka, as you saw in the bottom left in the lane, as a Dahaka, you're not easily blown up with your burrow, with your essence and all this. And, you know, you've got your W so you can walk away from being body blocked. But the silence that was coming out on him first, and then the follow-up from Alarak and all this stuff, it meant that he wasn't able to get out of there. And he wasn't able to burrow, and he wasn't able to pop that essence. And yeah, it was just huge. It was huge. But like I said, the actual macro from the Forvever Alones, taking an 8-minute keep on the second game, and they felt like they were in control, or looked like they were in control of the first game as well. So big. And yeah, Dragonshire we're going to. First pick will be for Avada Kadablyat. Will they go for somebody global? Or will they keep it simple, stupid, and go again with another Alarak?
Yeah, I mean, Gokul was getting so much value. I wouldn't be surprised. All right, here we go. Welcome along to game number 3. My name is Halloween, and to my left is
Jabroni.
And we will have a contest for you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, if you...
God damn it, Linda.
Why haven't you sorted this? If you would like to vote for the Forvever Alones, then you would type exclamation bet space A, space the amount of points that you'd like to bet. However, if you think Avada have got this to close out the series, then you want to type exclamation bet space B, space the amount of points you'd like to bet. If you don't know how many points you've got, then just type exclamation mark points. And I think that's it.
That's it,
yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort something out here.
I think it's showing in Twitch chat. because it gives those 3 stars in the overlay. Sorry, back to the draft. Dahaka by the Forever Loans has been banned out. Captain G says, I don't want to play him, and I don't want to play against him because they have first pick. We're going to get rid of Dahaka, getting rid of the Global, who has been a presence in the top lane of this map for years, a staple, if you will. And Diablo banned actually by AK, even though they played and got a massive amount of value last game. They said, we don't want to play against him. Maybe they have something in mind for their first pick, which would leave Diablo open for the second and third pick. So we will see here. We will see here. We will. Yeah, it is going.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, so Diablo Lord of Terror being banned out, Garrosh being banned out, that leaves Muradin as the meta tank. When this happened last time, who was the tank that was picked up? It was a Nubarak, wasn't it?
It was Nubarak. I've not seen any Stitches since his rework, because I've not casted very many games.
He's so good. He's so good. So
fun.
What you do with Stitches is at level 1 you get the Hungry for More globe talent, right? But what happens is every 15 globes that he gets increases his speed by 5%, and every 15 every globe he gets permanently increases his health. So you can, if you get like an Alex Straza that generates globes for you, you can end up with like 15,000 health.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Seriously, like I would say it's pretty easy and average to have over 10,000 health on Stitches.
That's insane.
Because with the globes that just come in, so that alone makes him very, very powerful, and he can take percent level damage with his hook when he hits them as well.
I did see that. Yeah.
So he can do like, I think it's between 4 or 5% of their maximum health in one hook. And then he can reduce the cooldown and do it again. Sorry, Jabroni, talk to us. What's happening here?
So with the first pick, the Forever Loans, this is what they had in mind. They said, with our first pick, we're going to steal the Tyrande, who has been doing lunar flares on our face all night. So we're getting the Tyrande, you're not getting to play them. Pocahontas, no more for you. Hanzo is the pickup for AK, and Mal'Ganis. It's the first time we've seen both of these tonight. But Phoenix, a favourite for the Forever Loans, and ETC again with the power slide moshes that he was getting in game 1. He would like to recreate that, I think. So instead of going the Grosh, which has been banned out, they've gone the ETC. He doesn't have the highest health pool, so maybe you could capitalise on that if you're AK Avada Kadablyat.
Well, I think there's no surprise that Phoenix is coming into the team here for the Forever Loans, because his purification salvos have been money. They've been hitting. I mean, like it's not common to be able to hit every member of the opponent team, but he's done it every time so far. So well done to him. Like, he's doing an excellent performance. So no surprise there. But it's the mage that Bayaz is going to take. He's not going to get to play Kael'thas now. So is he going to play Ming again?
Big ban from the Ana as well. So I don't know what healers are open for AK, with Tyrande being stolen out from under them.
I think Stukov would be. I mean, I don't know. I feel like he would be punished. I think if they picked a Stukov, it would be punished by the Forever Loans. So we'll just see what happens.
Whitemane and Gul'dan. So this is interesting. I'm excited to actually see, is it Surferino on going on to one of the more OP healers and seeing what can be done. And Whitemane I've not seen in ages. Gul'dan as well. So is that going to be Mal'Ganis as the male tank? As the main tank, or is that going to be Mal'Ganis as the solo laner? 'Cause I don't know. You need to tell me. Arthas again for Captain G, and Raynor to chunk away at everybody and everything.
So no, I think we're going to see another tank here. I would almost certainly expect to see another tank here.
So yeah, does Mal'Ganis?
Mal'Ganis, it can be solo tank. He can, but
how's this clear? How's his holding of the top shrine? That's what I want to know.
That is what we want to know. So we'll find out in a minute.
It's Alarak.
Alarak Goggles coming in, solo tank Mal'Ganis then, as you were saying. So, right, Jabroni, you got to pick a draft. Who are you going with? Who's
Gotta
team?
go again with the Gokul Alarak. Sorry, bros from the Forever Alone. Although the Arthas on Captain G was crazy in game 1, so that is making it difficult for me. I'm going to go undecided. Back to you in the studio.
I'm going to go with Avada, because I like Gokkul's Alarak. We'll see how it goes, though.
And knowing that you're going against an Arthas, that can allow, like if you're going AA Hanzo, he can just stand back and chunk away at the Arthas. Or a Gokul can just E the Arthas. Like, it will be interesting to see what they do in this top lane. I want to know, you want to know, and we're going to load up and we're going to show you.
Well, we're all going to find out. We're all going to find out. This is game number 3. This is the decider between these two teams here in Division 2 for the Heroes Lounge League. I was away to say the largest league in Europe, but it's now worldwide. It's worldwide largest league. One of the things that you may be aware of, up and coming, is the introduction of Division S, which is apparently our independent pro league, which will be getting debuted soon enough. But we've got more information about pro leagues for you shortly. But let's get into game number 3. Jabroni.
Yeah. You've got Ziff on the ECT, Captain G on the Taunting Arthas, Zal's Decay off Phoenix and on to the Rainer, Safrina Riro on the Tyrande, and Bayaz on the Phoenix. So they've changed up their damage.
Yeah. And on the right in red, we've got Avada Kadablyat, and we've got Makil as Hanzo. Don't call his name, it's Ali Hanzo. We've got Pocahontas riding around there as a witch, as the white main. We've got Mantis in the back on a bronze pig there as their DPS on Gul'dan. We've got Venko as Mal'Ganis and Gokul as Alarak. There we go. Let's get a look at those level 1 talents. So Clemency, no surprise, and there you go. It's redemption for Hanzo. By the way, Makil was banned from playing Hanzo the last game, so I think that was out of respect.
Oh yeah, that may be a thing. My god, the amount of damage that is going out on to the Forvever Alones. They have been chunked down. Bayaz on the Phoenix going for the AA. Then I get a proc on my W at level 1. I don't know the name of it, so I thought I'd describe it for everyone at home.
This.
Arsenal Synergy. AA 3 times, and then you get a big crit on your W once you change it. Well, your AA once you change the W. That thing.
Well explained, Jabroni. Well explained.
So will the level 1 of Captain G be able to get any value?
I just realised, by the way, that the desktop audio has been off this whole time. My gosh. Okay, well,
What, as in-
so I was asking the audience for information about audio volumes, and they never told me.
Are you sure?
Yes,
because
yes.
People would have been like, I can't hear this.
They can hear us. The mixer was coming through, but the in-game audio wasn't playing. But now it is. So there you go. We managed to sort it for game number 3, so it was only the first 2 games you didn't get in-game audio. All right.
So what's happening?
So what's happening here is it's going to be a 3-man rotation in bottom lane between Pocahontas, Venko, Makil, Bayaz, Ziff, and Zephyro. And it looks like the mid lane is going to be held by both Mantis and Zal's Decay. Gul'dan against Rainer. So that's what's happening there. But either the Rainer or the Gul'dan can, at a moment's notice, drop into the bottom lane and help them get a kill if it's going to be a benefit to the team. But Venko's getting isolated quite badly here.
He does have that weird vampire movement thing, and he does queue himself out to safety.
Yeah, the big sleepy sleep is powerful.
That was seconds away from being able to get the Dragon out, I think, for AK. Unfortunately for them, Makil is chunking down Bayaz, who does not have a very big health pool after his shieldy boy has gone. But the D goes out on to Venko from Safarino, sleeping on ETC. Now it's the blue team that have Dragon control. Who'd have thought it?
Yeah, but with Gul'dan holding the mid lane, Mantis is going to safely secure that, I would say.
Venko in the back line. Bayaz still doesn't have any shield, which is unfortunate because you don't want to be there for too long. Ziff is getting absolutely chunked down, and the sleep goes out onto Phoenix. Ziff is now too low to function, and
there
dead.
we go. So first blood falling in favour of Avada as they manage to kill ETC in bottom lane, and with that they take the shrine.
Can we have a quick look top lane, see what's going on here, just for the people at home who have to solo lane? So
Yeah.
it's just going to be, I think the issue, can you show us level 1s again? The issue, yes, it's only 2 stacks of D for Arthas. It's got to be hard to get on to Gokul until he steps up to the shrine, because Gokul's just going to stay back, he's going to E, he's going to push you away if you get too close. But this is what you want if you're Captain G. He's got his level 4, he's got his AA increase, and Gokul is getting slowed, and more slowed. He is getting unbelievably slowed,
wow.
and he dies.
Very well played by Captain G there, who is going to be very happy with that. You can almost certainly tell that in comms he went, "Are you watching? Are you watching?"
Or it's, I might die here, I might die here. Okay, I got the kill. Bot lane though, it's all falling apart. Mal'Ganis falls as well. Gul'dan has had to rotate up with Pocahontas to try and take back top, is what it looks like, because Bayaz is capping the bottom one, and Rayner is in pole position to get the Dragonite, and they are going to get it because nobody is there to stop Rayner. Salty Rayner.
And fun fact for those of you at home, it takes 4 seconds to cap to the halfway point on an altar. However, it only takes 3 seconds to actually cap the Dragonite itself. So you will never ever win the race if you both arrive at the same time. There you go. So Mantis trying to use his Suki Suk to get the Dragonite's health down.
And Mako was getting stacks on his redemption if he's not already finished it there, because the Dragonite's just standing in front of you.
He has indeed finished it. He has indeed finished it, which just makes his damage ludicrous now. Like to point out as well, he's went for the explosive arrows and then never outmatched.
Oh, I just forgot. Because, like I said, I've not casted in a long time, right? The the old meta is exactly what they have just done with the Forever Alones. You take mid wall and towers, and if you can, get bot wall and towers. But they don't give XP anymore. So it's not done anything. It's only just opened up the map.
Well, yeah, the only thing that... What? Best I will EU goes to Cifero. That was incredible. So...
Oh, now Mantis is next to fall. This Lunar Flare is getting value, and there goes the D on to Venko.
Venko's down as well. This is getting out of hand. So that's Mosh Pit, by the way, Army of the Dead. We've got Raynor's Raider and Starfall. I totally rate Starfall, by the way. And then the Purification Salvo for Phoenix. Yeah, I see what you mean about the towers, by the way. That's a very good point.
Did open it up though. You now get yourself a fort with periodic XP and catapults.
It's the catapults that's the main thing, I would say. You know, that's the big deal.
But yeah. So how many stacks is Mantis on? He is on 16 of the 40 that he needs before he can get his corruption coming back.
Echoed corruption, yeah.
And level 10s are just around the corner for AK.
Yeah, they're needing that desperately now. Bottom hard camp being picked up. That Bruiser, or the Knights as they're called, are getting picked up by the...
Oh, they've left it. Venko sniffed it out. Ziff.
Are they going to completely leave this? Okay, so we've got the Scarlet Aegis, Dragon's Arrow, the Carrion Swarm. I think that's what this is called now. Yeah, Carrion Swarm, the Horrify, and Alarak's holding off. Is he going to go for the meme charge?
It would be good to get on the back line.
I mean, that meme charge could be...
But you know you're getting your proc off Counter-Strike if you've got Arthas on you. You know, no one's going to be able to not hit you.
There we go, Counter-Strike. Yeah, he's went for it.
So there goes the hard camp. Picked up and dead with a half damage on the tower.
Top Shrine instantaneously picked up by the Arthas there. So remember, Gokul lost some of his sadism there. So he's if he was close at winning the fight before, he's now behind.
I think we're getting chunked by the Rayner and Bayaz combination. Spaghetti string going out to heal him back up. Ziff in the back line, power slides in but doesn't go for the Mosh. And Venko gets a Lunar Flare to the heed.
I think as this game...
Alarak's coming down. Alarak's coming down for a fight. Arthas hasn't sniffed it out. He doesn't know that this is going to end. Ziff has seen the Alarak first. Zalzake gets pulled in, gets silences. There goes the massive arrow as well.
The Carrion Swarm confirms the kill.
With a fear in the mix as well. Captain G has now joined it, but it's 4v5 unfortunately. That was huge. He went
a good rotation. Arrow. Good rotation from the Alarak. Worth it, I would say.
And my favourite thing that was used in that fight?
What was it?
The heal. How often do you get down to like a tick of health and Lucio's like, I might pop ultimate now. And you're like, come on, bro.
No, what absolutely happens with your typical or average Lucio player is that 3 people have died, then he drops the...
That's what I mean.
the shield. So
Or the old NAF special of hold on to sanctification until the game's over. Gokul has been found by Captain G again, and with the army of the dead aggressing at him, he has fallen. Mantis was unable to kill him.
if Mantis is able to get
Pocahontas
this kill,
though. Pocahontas with his spaghetti string.
and that's it. That was the best case scenario for the guys there. But very well played by the Forever Alones to secure both shrines, and now they're free to push it down bot and get even more catapults if they manage to get this fort down.
Level 13s. Venko managing just to sidestep that lunar flare and uses Sleepy Boy to get out. The Scarlet Aguus has gone
Scarlet
down.
Aegis. No, but it's got a relatively low cooldown, so
yeah.
I'm a big fan of white mains just throwing it out willy-nilly.
Especially with Purification Salvo down. And right now, Army of the Dead down as well. So they're going to go. They've got top shrine. This is quite an issue for the Forever Alones, as well as Gokul doing a massive stall, a massive root, and a massive sounds. Bayaz is fallen super low. He does get heal off from
What?
Zephyrino and manages to pour away.
Amazing teleportation there by Bayaz. Great escape. That was...
Oh, Raynor. Raynor was like, I can maybe cap, and decided against it, thankfully, because Venko was coming down. Arthas in the top lane has taken back control of the shrine.
Honestly, I just wasn't prepared for how well of an escape Bayaz just had. That was sickening.
The invade has come. Invade.
What? What was that? The invade has come what?
I can't remember what I was going to say. That's why I just repeated it.
All right.
This lunar flare. Get Sephiroth on Tyrande. Get Sephiroth on Tyrande more. These lunar flares are hitting, doing damage. The D is going everywhere.
She's got 10 stacks. So she could arguably have more stacks, but yeah, doing very well.
But I'm not going to argue. Are you?
Well, somebody, if they chose to argue, could argue.
You could argue, yes.
Yeah. But look at the fear, by the way, the psychological superiority that Forever Alones have here. They completely just pushed back Avada just by marching towards them. More flares, by the way, landing there. Okay.
Big D, the root as well. Makil is not going to be able to stop the death.
That was a money mosh, right? Some would argue wasting 120-second cooldown to confirm a kill that you like that. No, hey, it got value.
There's only 20 seconds left. He's dead though. That is a problem. Although Phoenix is able to go top, but then it's 4v4 anyway. Because somebody's top lane. The pull goes out on TTC. He gets the combination from Mantis, but he's alive. Pocahontas actually going in the front lines.
Zoning Starfall there by Sephiroth.
They get the dragon.
Yeah. So where are they going to get? Are they going to march it down bot here? I think Bayaz is going to take this DK into the bottom lane and try and get that bottom fort.
It makes sense. Of all the places to go, you want to get a bottom lane prepped if you can. And the Dragon Knight's going to help to do that. Venko is going to try and get some damage down, but you've got Mantis and you've got Hanzo, which should hopefully burn this dragon down now. That is stepping up. It's down to under 50% health, and there's still a wall left to go, which is good. But the big root from Captain G goes out.
Another 5 stacks from Mantis, and he'll have his Echo Corruption quest completed, which will double his output potential.
Level 16s, though, you don't really want to aggress. Captain G. Oh, they managed to save the keep. This is big. This is big. The keep is still alive. The dragon on 5 HP. It doesn't want to step up.
Forever Alones are so dominant right now. I mean, they've taken mid fort, bottom fort. They're taking the bottom wall, and they're half the keep done. They're more than twice the amount of kills in the lead as well. They're looking, again, very strong. So Avada, they're going to need to change things up if they want to turn this game around.
They sniffed it out. They sniffed out that this is the camp that's going to be done. As you said, they did sniff tips. And Venko, again, all he has to do is show presence and they get off that camp. Now it's a massive split. Captain G is on Venko. ETC gets a huge mosh, but nobody's able to join them yet.
In comes the Starfall on top of that. Horrify coming out, managing to split the opposing team.
Captain G is absolutely wrecking the backline. Gokul falls on his Alarak again. Pocahontas is getting chunked by the Captain G. And Venko dies to Phoenix.
Oh my gosh, Baez surviving just by the skin of his teeth again.
So now it is going to be a keep. But
Oh,
will it
yeah,
be more?
for sure.
That's the issue. No, the question.
That's the issue.
That's the question. Has Mantis completed his... Oh, there goes a power slide onto Hanzo. He gets rooted after the fact. And Lunar flared, and that is one dead Hanzo.
Mantis has completed it, but I mean, he's going to need a lot to defend this here. Gokul is back in 7 seconds.
I don't know if it'll be enough. Is it going to be enough? It is going to be difficult. I know it is Gul'dan. Gul'dan's not going for it. Or he is. He's just waiting for a little bit of health. Gokul is now back. He wants to get on the Baez, I think, or the Rainer. He pulls Rainer. Severino has fallen low. 30% health. I don't think they can do it, but they're going to try. 10% health. No, that is GG.
And that is GG! GG. There we have it, folks. Wow. Alright, let's go back here. Update the scores. Georgie Doors, tell us the scores. So that was over to the Forvever Loons. Well done to those guys. Right, let's see if they want a chat with us.
A chat with us. I will wait for a little while because people might be on the edge of their seat before I give the points.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, that did look like there was the possibility of a defence for a moment. But yeah. Right, okay. Looks like we're going to get one of them.
We have a interview coming up.
Where is it? I think I found it.
Interview room.
There we go, I found it. Alright. Okay, so if you've got any questions from the viewers at home, remember to let us know in the chat here, and we will get them asked or answered. What we can do as well, whilst we... can we use... Yeah, I guess we can, yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Interview room is locked to specific people access, so it's a bit awkward.
Oh, that's I wasn't aware of that. That's news to me.
I don't know why. It's a new thing.
All right.
Oh, we got the full team.
Yeah, so we've got the full team. Okay, so welcome along. First of all, congratulations for winning that series there, and commiserations go out to your opponents, the Avada Kadablyat. But wow, that was an entertaining series there. Would you agree, Jabroni?
Yeah. How do you guys feel it went?
Exhausting.
Yeah, it was pretty intense.
I can quite believe it because I mean, we were saying throughout the series that your team was definitely looking very strong, very dominant throughout the series, but in game number 2, it obviously changed up quite a bit, and I was saying to Jabroni in between the games that I don't think it was like macro per se, it was just a team fight. And Jabroni, I think, were you saying that it largely came down to the silences from...
Did you not think that the silences from Sylvanas was just minging as well as the Alarak in the Cursed Hollow game?
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Go on. Good night.
It screwed me like a hardcore because with the Haka full essence, I was expecting normal. I would survive when I lick somebody, but there, the stacks, the double silence was just I think 3 times in a row or twice at least, they just exploded me out of existence. So that was very painful. The game 2 for that, yeah.
But I think
the standout thing of game 2 for me was the Alarak. He played really well. In the second to last team fight, they basically got a team wipe, and he managed to stack a whole bunch of sadism, and that meant that the last team fight, his damage was just
crazy,
completely unreasonable. So we got wrecked.
But only in game 2, because game 3 you guys were able to answer the Alarak a lot better. I feel,
especially with him in the top lane. How did you feel Arthas versus Alarak is as a top lane
that one,
matchup.
like after the game 2, I saw him. I was like pretty worried. So I gotta give it up to him. Played really well, but that matchup is just really hard for him because even there was the 2v1. I can just slow him down, and with this AA build, the trade build, like
we
I
were
got
watching.
so much damage. So yeah.
We were watching as you pinned him against the wall at one point, and that he was trying to run towards his gate, and then you waited. You obviously held the Howling Blast. You were like, I'm going to wait, and then just before he makes it through the gate, you're like, no, you're staying here. Cut his head off.
That one was a better matchup than the second one, but yeah, well played to him though. That's always fun to play like hard matchups in the solo lane.
What were you saying in the chat? Because me and Jabroni were speaking about this. We were saying that like you're probably going, yeah, did you see that? I got that kill, and he was going, no, he's probably shouting at his team, I'm probably going to die here. I think I'm going to die here.
No, I was little after the game. The second game, I felt like it was kind of my fault that we lost because of my engages. So like it felt good, like kind of getting it back in the game 3. So I was a little cocky, I'd say, but yeah.
For sure.
So is that your preferred build on the Arthas if you're going in the solo lane with the auto attack increase and the heal at 7?
Yeah.
It's a damn grief build, is what it is.
No, but it's really good for the dual link. But do you think I would take this?
Grief. Your grief.
No, it's good. And you still take at 16 the root, which is the important one. So yeah, I really like it just because you can stay in the fight so long. So yeah.
It's disgusting seeing it. Like I said, if you'll see on the top lane of Dragonshire, for anyone who was watching at home, the Alarak was like, it's okay, I can stay here. Oh god, I'm dying. Oh god, I'm like, even telekinesis wasn't enough to get out of there.
Sorry, did you issue the points?
I will.
I think you should issue them now because.
But yeah, so a pre 8-minute keep on game 2 was pretty impressive. But what was it? Game 1, you guys felt like you were in control, and you got quite a lot of the map pressure, and then game 3 you just didn't let up. I mean, were you just quite confident with your draft in game 3, or was it more just the macro in game 3 that kind of closed out the series for you?
I mean, as much as I hate to ever say this, Captain was pretty much a rock in the solo in game 3. Like we just held the solo lane, and it just kept everything under control for us pretty much all the way through the game. So yeah, I got to give them some credit for that.
Definitely.
So you swapped who was doing what in that games across the 3 games, because I think Baez, you were Kael'thas in game 1, then you were Ming on game 2, and then you moved into Phoenix on game 3. Whereas who was it that was playing Phoenix before? Was it Captain?
Sal.
I was played
Sals.
Phoenix in the other games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What-
Phoenix is a nice pick for us because both me and Vaz can play him really well.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just depends on the other pick who plays him, because I'm more comfortable on the Vayner and he's more comfortable on the mages.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. And so I'm going to butcher your name, Sephiro, on the healer. The change up
Pretty
on,
spot on.
yeah, on game 3, you changed up from the Rhaegar to the Tyrande. Is that because you wanted to steal the Tyrande away, or do you think Tyrande is quite a strong hero as
It was
is?
mostly just because they were utilizing the Tyranda's follow-up quite well, and I have absolutely no problem playing her either. I think I can press the buttons on Tyrande pretty well, so I figured that we might as well make the draft a little bit different and more challenging for them by switching it up a little bit.
Very nice. That might have even been the thing that helped win the game, close it out as well, because yeah, that was some crazy lunar flares.
You've got to answer a question for me as well. Was it a respect ban for Hanzo in game 2? Because you banned the Hanzo so that Makil couldn't play it. Was that deliberately targeting Makil as a Hanzo player?
It was a map-based ban. We know it's a hero they like. Obviously, it didn't come up in the first draft. It's not so much of a Hanzo map, of course. When we went on to Cursed, we didn't have anything we desperately wanted to get rid of.
Sure.
And the Hanzo is always a threat on the fast boss clears, even since the nerf. So yeah, definitely was aware that it was a hero they are keen on, but it was mostly just a map-based removal.
Nice. So, have you got questions on the heroes or maps or anything?
Oh yeah, the Rhaegar picks in game 1 and 2. Do you think Rhaegar's secretly a very powerful hero? Because in the games I cast for Heroes Lounge, I don't see Rhaegar as much as I normally would, but I saw him in 66% of the series tonight.
The main reason for going for Rhaegar is that Rhaegar is never a bad pick. He can do a lot of things overall, so he was a safe pick because we needed the cleanse, and he also excels in burst healing, so he was fitting the situation pretty well. And also it helped us to camps and wave clear faster, and as you could see in the Infernal Shrines game, it also enabled me to actually brawl and take fights with the team in a different way.
Very nice.
Well, that explains that then. That explains that. So it's at this point in the interview, I normally throw the microphone over to the interviewee, or in this case, the team, for any commentary or shout-outs that you might have to make. So
Sure.
Start by us. Yeah.
So obviously, shout out to Avada Kadablyat. Thank you for the games. Good games and exciting series. Always good to see. Shout out to the team playing really well tonight, and of course Rabbit and MPix who are cheering us on from the sidelines today. And I guess I'll just plug my stream as well since I'm here. I stream on twitch.tv/ByazSam. And I stream most days with a variety of games. So if that's of interest, come and check me out.
Alright, so shout out to the opponents also, you guys for casting. Then to Gabriel for helping us with coaching and scrimming lately. To Sephira for today helping us with the shot calling. We always play better when we're told what to do. And shout out to Carl, Celestine as always. And yeah. And also plug in my channel then. It's Twitch TV/DJ Captain G. I stream mostly HUDs, and tomorrow I'll still be giving Overwatch CD key giveaway, so come check it out, give me a follow, and maybe win some Overwatch. Yeah,
decent.
That's it.
good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Have you got another game coming up? Another series in the next week or so, or?
Yeah, our next matchup is on Thursday, and I just have to check because I can't remember who we're playing. It is Curso, so looking forward to that one. Should be a good match.
Well, there you go. There you go. Okay. Well, once again, congratulations for winning the series tonight. Commiserations go out to your opponents, Avada Kadablyat, and we look forward to hopefully seeing you guys in the playoffs.
Thanks for the cast, dude.
Thanks. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
So that was Bayaz and his team of the Forever Alones. So there we go. So before we love you and leave you, there was just a couple of things that I would just like to point out. So Jabroni and I are going to try and get a couple more casts in, hopefully, before the 26th of January, because we want to be prime and ready for the upcoming professional tournament across that weekend, which will be All Hallows Cup number 3, featuring some of the best HGC and pro talent that we could get our hands on in Europe. There's going to be the entire Leftovers roster. There's going to be Method. There's going to featuring Chris from Roll20. There's going to be Skog Support, who are the reigning champions. They're coming back, but this time they're coming back with Lobber from E-Punks and Maka from Monkey Menagerie. So we've got that's going to be a team fearsome as well. There's going to be Blade from Expert and Team Liquid that's also going to be playing again on a new team that's called 2Bs Determined.
Oh, that's a callback.
Is it?
That's a callback. If you go back on Calder's channel and scroll right down,
Yeah.
he used to cast games by 2Bs Determined. I think it was ADRD and others.
Well, so it is 2Bs Determined that are now coming back into the All Hallows Cup. We're also going to have Tranquility. They're playing, and before I forget anyone else, I'm going to bring it up just now so I've got it fresh in my mind. But the GM number 1. The GM number 1 is Aribanati, and he's entered with his team, the Mongolian Farmers. So there is going to be a serious amount of talent, and of course, and who could forget, we've got main tank on flank, which is half of Fnatic and half of Dignitas. So we've got Wubby, Pollock, Smexy, Breeze, Zalia. That's going to be just a fantastic amount of talent.
Crazy.
So I really cannot wait to show this tournament. It's going to be across two channels, and I am Joy K and Karis. They're going to be casting on channel number 2, and they're going to be giving away balance codes as well to the viewers, and we will be doing it constantly throughout as games happen with us as well. So Blizzard are going to be doing a bit of promotion for us as well, so I fully expect it to be thousands of viewers and very exciting for the weekend, so be ready for that. So any questions, let us know, get in touch.
Tweet.
Where can
Message.
Where can they tweet us?
Northern Wizard.
At Northern Wizard. That's us.
And
yeah.
here, go in the Discord. Join in the fun.
Yeah. You can click follow in the corner and be given some points as well. That'll be good stuff. So there we go. All right. Well, I don't think there's anything else to say.
Nothing else.
I can put on our HGC Western Clash video again, like I always do, just to upset Timmers, because Timmers, the danger man, he's in it. There we go. This was the beast from the east weather that stopped us being able to get over to Katowice for the HGC Western Clash. Yep. Look at that weather. It's horrendous. Blizzards. Why? There's Timmers. That's Timmers with his disgusting way of eating. What a horrible man. Halloween heads to Katowice. Yeah. We're going to be going back to Katowice this year.
Unfortunately for
StarCraft 2 though. That's what we're going.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, StarCraft 2.
It's CS:GO.
That's what you're going to see, the CS:GO major, yeah. That's it. Yeah. And this is histography and Timmers again.
Josh keys away. Josh keys away. There we go. We're waiting for the
Wearing an Optimus Prime t-shirt there. In fact, no, it's like time travel type thing. It's us doing our triple loft ski, triple loft ski, triple loft ski, triple loft ski. Press pass. HGC grip. It's a Cyber Machina Cafe. It's a gaming cafe. That guy's called Murloc Kebab. The guy in the back there's Nafars, who Jabroni was making commentary about earlier, being really good in the solo lane. Is that what you were saying? I think it was. That building, the big saucer, it's called the Spodek. There's Dreadnought. There's Kaldor. Kebab again. There's Timmers, the danger man. It's his giraffe neck. There's Trixler.
So I think we could see something like a Blaze energy coming out for the side Fnatic for Western.
Michael Udall, that's who's in the back there.
Michael Udall.
There you go.
You are not my friend, you are my brother, my friend. Kadablyat.
Bliat. Alright, so thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks
I'm
for
going to go
telling
get
us
some dinner. Bye-bye.
I know, I'm starving as well. I'm going to get something to eat as well. Okay. If you'd like to tell us what to eat, let us know in the chat.
Eat sausage.
I would like...
Sausage.
I really don't know. I'm starving though, proper starving. Which is good because my appetite's been totally affected recently, so it's been good to get hungry. You went for burgers at Brewdog yesterday. What did you get? Did you get the vegan thing?
The vegan burger, and then I washed it down with some Fiji water.
Hang on, let's show people your Fiji water.
Fiji water. I washed it down with some Fiji water. Look, the cap's still on, Gabriel. If you're watching, it's not an old bottle. Fiji water. Yes. Thanks for sending that over, guys, from the Fiji. You were watching the stream earlier. You're really good. And with that, I'm off ski.
Oh, hang on. If you're wanting a wave, you got a wave now. There you go.
Bye bye.
He's off ski. He's off ski.